the only time racism, I would say, the only time racism is when I care, let's say, is when it adversely affects the lives of people. Do you know what I'm saying? When it adversely affects the lives of a group of people, that's when we care. If someone says, oh, Sa Ra Garvey, you're an N-word, I'm going to be like, okay, cool. But tomorrow I still got to go and pick up whatever from Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? Like tomorrow I've got to think about my son or,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's like, how is that really affecting me?
I'm a bit annoyed because for once, I'm actually in agreement with you.
For once. Her name is DIANE Abbott. DIANE Abbott is a black MP from the UK. And well, not even allegedly anymore. She was called some racist remarks. Jesse, can we get the first slide up? To me, racism's gonna always exist. I've said this so many different times. Like, I mean, I'd love to talk about racism. You know, I don't mind talking about it, but it's always going to exist. Do people really get surprised at racism nowadays, Jesse?
I get surprised when I don't experience racism. No. I know I like to joke a lot. Years ago, like 2014, maybe 15, I can't remember. I was in Naples. I was in Italy. I was in all of Italy. Milan, Florence, Naples, Rome,
Were you
everywhere.
working for the mafia?
No, I was just traveling by myself. And I experienced no racism.
None.
And I left Italy thinking like, you guys let me down. Because I was ready.
Oh, you were like, you geared yourself up for it.
And there was none. So yeah, I'm more surprised when there's no racism.
That's what I'm saying. People that get surprised at racism now, like I said before, I was on the show a few weeks ago, and I was like, the people that really complain about racism are the people that really care about getting into other people's parties and what other people think of them. Really and truly, if I'm totally honest, I don't give a damn what people think about me. Like, I'm just going to say what I'm going to say, and if people take it, they take it. That's absolutely fine. If they don't, they don't. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna get on and do my thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to allow somebody's the only time racism, I would say, the only time racism is when I care, let's say, is when it adversely affects the lives of people. Do you know what I'm saying? When it adversely affects the lives of a group of people, that's when we care. If someone says, oh, Sa Ra Garvey, you're an N-word, I'm going to be like, okay, cool. But tomorrow I still got to go and pick up whatever from Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? Like tomorrow I've got to think about my son or,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, how is that really affecting me?
I'm a bit annoyed because for once, I'm actually in agreement with you.
For once.
Yeah, so like people saying like a derogatory term followed by like your race, yeah? Like you black this or you white this. For me, that's okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, like you're not really creative. You could call me anything, like you took the easy way. For me, it's really racism when, like what you said, when your actions adversely
affect a group of people.
So for example, if you're an employer refusing to employ a certain demographic,
right,
that's racist.
Right.
Yeah, the other stuff I don't really care for that. It's freedom of speech as far as I'm concerned.
And this is what I said. It's like, if you're in a position to not employ or to disrespect or to underhandedly give money to a certain group of people, I care about that.
Yeah.
Someone saying, oh yeah, Sa Ra Garvey, you're an N-word. Bro, whatever, bro. I've still got to go and shoot tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? It's like, unless you're stopping me doing that, then we might have a problem.
Exactly.
But if we ain't doing if I hear somebody say something, my first thought in my head is, what does that person do? What do you do? Are you in the position to adversely affect the lives of a group of people? If you're not, and you're on the till at Tesco, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
It was crazy. You have a child, I have a child, yeah? If they were at school, and they came back and said to you, so-and-so called me a name.
Yes.
You tell them to just get over it. Sticks and stones. However, as adults now, we disregard sticks and stones.
Yeah.
And now it's a thing like, oh, he called me this.
We focus on those names.
Yeah.
And we focus on how those names make us feel. I don't give a damn. Like, listen, once you start adversely affect, that's why I talk about, we'll go into it later on today, actually. That's why I talk about things that happen in like different African countries where it's actually adversely affecting people, because that actually matters. Oh my God, someone called me a name. So what? Get over yourself. But we're going to go into it anyway. We're actually going to go into the MP that we're speaking about today. Her name is DIANE Abbott. DIANE Abbott is a black MP from the UK, and well, not even allegedly anymore. She was called some racist remarks. Jesse, can we get the first slide up?
Tory donors alleged comments. Is it alleged or alleged?
Alleged.
Alleged comments about Diane Abbott were racist, says Downing Street.
Next one.
Comments allegedly made about Diane Abbott by a Conservative donor were racist and wrong, Rishi Sunak's spokesman has said. Frank Hester, who has donated £10 million to the Tories, reportedly said the MP made him want to hate all black women. This sounds just like you. This is...
Hang on, whoa. Let's stop there, right? Because that's what you say about me, bro. You say that I hate black women.
So I'm being honest with you. You come across as someone who just got a thing for hating black women. I don't know what they. I don't
hate black women.
Yo, bro, look at me. Who hurt you?
Next one. I must be gay, right? You hurt me. I'm gay.
Yeah, you were gay.
I was gay. Yeah. I changed back.
You only date white women.
I only date white women. Yeah, I hate black women. The story can keep going on and on. But let's continue. Read on.
Miss Hester apologized for making rude comments, but said his words had nothing to do with her gender nor color of skin. This is great. Downing Street initially declined to describe his comments as racist, but later, Mr. Sunak's spokesperson said the comments allegedly made by Frank Hester were racist and wrong. He has now rightly apologized for the offense caused, and where remorse is shown, it should be accepted. I like that. The Prime Minister is clear there is no place for racism in public life, and as the first British Asian Prime Minister leading one of the most ethically diverse cabinets in our history, the UK is living proof of the fact. The government's position on Ms. Hester's alleged remarks has zigzagged all day. So I like this bit right here.
Go on, what does it say?
Sunak said he has now rightly apologized for the offense caused, and where remorse is shown, it should be accepted. Where remorse is shown, it should be accepted.
Oh, okay. So if I show remorse, so basically saying if you show remorse for being racist, then your apology should be accepted. So not that you maybe need to change your thought process, just the fact that you apologized for being racist, that's what we should take. And that's the thing about when I talk about racism, people that get surprised at racism nowadays, to me, are very interesting, because the bottom line is racism's going to always exist. Okay, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. White people will tell you that they believe racism exists. Black people will tell you that they believe racism exists. But for some reason, people like to act as if they don't know who the racists are. I'm not saying everyone is racist or everything is racist. I'm just saying, look, can we just be honest about certain things nowadays? And unfortunately, Diane Abbott has been on the receiving end of something racist, but she works as an MP. We live in Great Britain. It's a majority white country. Do we actually think that that racism is not going to show its head at some point, Jesse? Is that what people think?
I mean, I play Sunday League football. So like, I don't really like, remarks don't really faze me.
Right, yeah, because she's like, oh, you're this, you're a wanker. Hey!
It genuinely doesn't faze me. Like, you can say something quote unquote racist to me, I wouldn't even register until like the next day. Oh, hold on.
Do you think that's something that black people need to start learning to do?
Just go over it. Just get over it, please.
I actually think black people need to start to learn to actually let name calling roll off their back. What you need to focus on as black people when it comes to racism are things that adversely affect black people as a group. The man who works at Tesco, who just says a racist term to you or to someone, is not going to adversely impact the lives of a group of people. Name calling has always been about, it will always be about black people. Seriously, it really doesn't matter.